Alright guys, what we're looking at here is we're going to be dropping a transmission, putting in a new clutch and a new flywheel. Chris, he's an actual subscriber of mine, reached out. We've become pretty good friends. This is the Roadster. I don't know if you guys remember it in the race. It's a convertible that I raced a couple videos back. It was close until about top end and then mine pulled away.
What else? You want to do a second gear roll? Yeah, is that what you want to do? Alright, ready?
So in this, he's got the actual CD009 transmission, and you guys, as you may know, from 03 to 04, these transmissions have the weaker synchro in it. So he went ahead and ordered a CD009. I think it's the version, what is it called again?
The 00A?
The
00A?
Zero,
which is the same as 9.
Okay, it's a 00A, which is the same as 9. He got it from Z1 Motorsports. As you guys can see over here, we're going to unbox it. So prior, I thought I'd just go a little walk around of his Roadster, which is a beautiful machine. It's a 2004 Touring edition. So before dropping out the transmission, a couple things you got to do. You got to take the exhaust off. You got to take the drive shaft out. Once you do that, the transmission's really kind of simple to drop down. You can just balance it on a jack. The hardest part is really getting to install it. So as you can see, here's his old tranny. And what happened is his third gear was starting to go out, or did it go completely out?
Completely, yeah.
Yeah.
It started to, and then completely.
So it went completely out. So that's why he's going to do a walk around of his Z. Show a little love to the Z community. Part of the Z1 package is it comes with the clutch. I think you got a lighter flywheel, didn't you?
I got a lighter flywheel, but it's still the mid-weight, which is 19 pounds or 20 pounds. So it's lighter than stock, but still lighter.
Gotcha.
But still heavy, I mean.
Yeah, the only downside with it is there might be a little bit of noise at idle. But with the dual mass, it just has the springs in it, and those springs help absorb that. It sounds like a freight truck maybe, or a cement truck.
Yep.
So we'll see, but I mean, it'll have better revving for you. And this isn't his daily. He dailies hybrids, which I'll get into later too, because I'm starting to get into hybrids myself.
Yeah, it looks like they included the oil and everything.
Oh wow, dude, this is awesome. So this is actually, he was telling me Z1 said this is better, if not just as good as the CD009. It's like the version right after it, and you CD00 or 00A. Okay, never heard of these.
They say it's identical.
Identical. Okay.
Just the part number difference.
And again, I'll repeat myself. It just has beefier synchros, especially from 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Throttle bearing right there. I actually had a throttle bearing explode, and that's from pushing in the clutch and revving it.
Yep.
And then what happened, I've never had it happen before, is the car, as soon as I push in the clutch, it would stall. That's when it exploded. I've never had that happen. So I wish you can get like a beefier one of these. So here's a slave. All right, so you've got an external slave with it, which that's a good idea, guys. The slave is really only 50 bucks if you get it from Nissan, or 30. And this little part, that's when the pedal goes to the floor, is usually when this little part goes out. So this is your slave cylinder. All right. So the alignment tool. So this is Chris, and what is your name?
Austin.
Austin? Let me get you.
Austin the mechanic.
Austin the mechanic. He's going to be doing the actual install. I'm just
a wizard.
Yeah, he's our wizard. I did this a long while ago, so I'm just going to be filming. But if there's anything I mess up on, Austin, definitely like be like, hey, yeah, this is what this is called.
No, you're good.
Cool.
Ooh, that's clean.
Damn, that's sick.
So sexy.
Yeah, dude, I'd be excited. It's like Christmas, but it's not
I'm not
Christmas.
sure what this is. Oh, it's a hoodie. They threw that in.
Oh, you got a hoodie?
Nice. From Z1?
Let's do a hoodie shoot.
Did a really great job giving him a sweater, you know, a brand new flywheel, clutch, fluid. We got the slave cylinder in here. We got the master in here. He's gonna do some stainless steel clutch lines. The only thing is they forgot one of his brake fluid.
Two of them, actually.
Two of the brake fluids. So if you guys are curious on how much, that's why I'm putting this up here, because I was also curious, like how much this brand new gearbox is. If you want to put a new manual transmission gearbox in your Z or your 350Z, the price. All right, so Chris, why did you go with that flywheel actually?
Well, I went with the mid-weight flywheel because I wanted to maintain revs between shifts as much as possible, while at the same time getting more throttle response, quicker response on downshifts.
So what options do they have there? They have 3 different options you can get.
Yeah, I got the mild performance clutch.
Okay.
And this is Z1 Motorsports.
Gotcha. So it looks like here they are. The lightweight is 14 pounds. This one was 21, it says, and it was actually 20.8, so basically 21 pounds. And then the Exetti one's 19.05 pounds. They're lightweight. So it's basically the exact same as this Exetti lightweight, the Z1 Performance midweight one.
That's right. It's basically the same weight. I'm surprised that one is lightweight, one is midweight, but it's just different brands.
Yeah.
And for the friction disc, I got the full face sprung, and obviously there's more options. There's a standard full face and unsprung.
Your mom loved the image, dude. So I gotcha.
She's in the clutches.
Yeah, she's in the clutches. All right, man. All right, so once you guys get the transmission dropped out, that's what it'll look like. If you're curious what happens when you're pressing that clutch pedal, right here, this is the pressure plate, and inside that is actually the clutch, and then behind that is the dual mass flywheel. Wow, we got like a light show, like it's some kind of rave going on down here. But transmission looks like this object is spinning around very, very fast. This is your pressure plate, and then your throwout bearing actually goes right here, and it presses against this. These are the forks that go around it. So whenever you press in the clutch like this throwout bearing, this thing is spinning at a high speed. Well, it's not yet until it touches right here, and then that's when the pressure is put on these forks that go around it, and that helps it do a smooth engagement right here. So if you're wondering what the throwout bearing, its purpose really is, that's its purpose right there, as it touches here. A little wiggle and it'll come off, huh? Yeah, a little wiggle. Yeah.
Not too bad.
Yeah, no, not too bad actually. So that's a dual mass flywheel. That's a stock one on there, you can see. It's got some burn marks on it. What do you think about it, Austin?
A little heating in the edges, but on the disc itself, it's not too bad.
Yeah, so these are on a 90 foot-pounds. It's a Torx T55 bit that you're going to be using. So if you look up here, the problem you run into is the flywheel is actually going to turn. So you can either go up to the front and have somebody hold on the crank bolt, or you can jerry rig it like this and just have a bolt and a ratchet stud still sticking out of the transmission, and you're able to just hold the flywheel like this so it'll stay stationary, so you're able to get these bolts out. Because without that, it just turns freely.
So those don't get resurfaced?
Nope, you can't resurface a dual mass flywheel. Supposedly, that's what they say.
It's not gonna fall on you, is it?
No, I'm pretty much keeping my hand on
There's
it.
like a dowel pin it holds it on, right?
Yeah.
So right when he pulls it off. So that's another benefit to the single mass flywheel. They're cheaper, you get more free revving, and you can resurface them and reuse them.
We'll see about the noise. Probably not too bad.
That's not gonna be bad,
Otherwise, they wouldn't have made them.
right? That's a good point.
Damn.
Well, the rear main seal, it looks. I don't see any leakage. Do you?
Nope.
No, it looks good.
I don't see any. Just
But I mean, you see brake dust, well, clutch dust, but that's normal, isn't it?
yeah.
Damn. I
clutch
have a clean
braking.
car.
Yeah.
And honestly, it is really, really clean under
So I don't
here.
need to change the seal, huh?
I don't
Nope.
see any leakage. I wouldn't change it.
Nope.
Nope.
Just leave it.
Leave it.
I don't think it ever got abused before me.
Not if an old lady owned it.
Yeah, it's
You
completely
never know
clean.
with old ladies.
So right here would be your the rear main seal. If it was leaking, you'd see oil leaking from this right up here. Just crack it if you
That's
could.
alright, we got, I can't, there's water getting in, but we got more lights.
Oh, we're good. There's a full light under here anyways. So we'll put some blue Loctite.
Red.
Oh, is it red Loctite?
Yo.
Okay, red Loctite on the T55 Torx bolts. And we're going to tighten these down to 90 foot-pounds. And then you're going to unloosen them and tighten them down to 93 foot-pounds. Let's stick the alignment to one first.
Well,
So
I gotta get this sitting on the pins first.
Oh yeah, that's right. You stick it on these pins.
But I gotta find the right pin.
Right there. Oh, there it is. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's weigh these. So here's what the stock one weighs. $27.6 pounds. And which one is this one again? The Z1?
This is the mid-weight Z1, which is supposed to be about 21.
Yeah, it's 20.8.
Ready?
Yep.
Alright, here comes this new transmission coming right on out. You believe the thunder for the sound effects, dude?
So pretty.
Oh, it's got a throwout bearing already in it.
Really? It's already all installed?
It's already all installed.
That's awesome.
You don't even have to press it in.
Damn.
Gangsta.
Oh, now that I remember, it does include it.
I love my life.
Yeah, look at this. So you don't even have to press this bushing in or anything. That throwout bearing.
Awesome. So hey, we got an extra one.
Yeah, so you got an extra one.
Wow.
Nice. So yeah, Z1, when you get their transmission sent to you, instead of having to take the old throwout bearing, which you can tell it's bad if you just listen to it. Here's the new one. It's got a lot more like resistance, and this is what goes up against the pressure plate, the forks and the gauges.
Well, I mean, you bought the kit anyway, so.
Yeah.
But usually, like if you buy a clutch or whatever, it comes with a throwout
Oh,
bearing.
that's why. That's
Yeah.
why it was. It was two
Yeah,
kits
because you
separate.
buy
Two
put
kits
together.
separate, yeah. Because most people don't buy it. They buy the kit, don't buy the gearbox with it too.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Where's the print on the truck?
CD009.
The tag should have been right here.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and move this new gearbox into place. How heavy would you say that is?
About 90 pounds.
Oh. 100 to 120 maybe. It's not too bad for one.
Perfect. It's not even.
once I let go. So I'll just keep it a little.
I can't believe we're putting this on some house scales. 134, man, you were close. You said 120.
You were right.
So 134 pounds is what this CD009 transmission weighs.
Okay, hold on. Can you push it forward?
Yeah. So you're just going to try to set this transmission up on these pins. There's guide pins up here.
Okay, go ahead.
You can set it on.
Push it or lift?
Now lift up. Okay, hold on. We're gonna come forward again. A little more. Okay. Hold on. All right, go ahead and go up. Hold on.
It just straighten out.
You gotta go up a little bit more. Oop. What's the little trick to getting it lined up, you said?
It's pull this little dust cover out that they sent with shipping, and you can spin with the transmission in neutral.
So the spline lines up as it goes in. Makes it a little easier. Just give it a little wiggle and wiggle it on.
And she is flush.
Is it on the guide pins?
She's flush.
Oh yeah, it's completely flush. Went in like a champ, really. Nice work, dude.
Thank you.
The bolt that he was having a lot of difficulty putting in is because it's, first off, it's hard to see. And it has this breather hose on it for the transmission. So right here's the breather hose. You're gonna hook this on just like this. And then it's gonna go into that bracket, which has that bolt on it. So right here's the sensors on the back of the transmission. Get a light on here a little bit better. Here they are. So they're hooked on. So how you know this is full, you just keep pumping this until fluid starts coming out the top. Once fluid starts pouring out, then you know it's completely full. And then you put the drain plug back in, and you torque it down just to 30 foot-pounds, not very much at all.
You ready?
Mm-hmm. Shift this bad boy into gear. How's it feel? Different?
Yeah. Disengaging all the way. This one's
Well, turn it and see what happens if you put it first. It's turning. Oh yeah, you're gonna get some. Oh yeah, because it knows.
Yeah, ABS sensor.
This is a little sticky, yeah.
I think it doesn't chatter at all in neutral, really. It sounds really
It doesn't
good.
chatter, but it's whining.
Whiny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just gonna have a little bit more of a line to it like it does right now.
Oh, that bitch. That fifth doesn't feel good.
Really? Well, you'll find out when you test drive it.
Well, you guys have a feel. Check it out.
Let's see. Let's see how this thing feels. Oh, dude. It needs, yeah, it's definitely the pedal needs more. Yeah. No, you're third, fourth. That's fifth, dude. It goes over. And when you're driving it, yeah, definitely.
That play, I hate that shit.
Yeah, it's not blood off.
It's not lead?
All the way. Just have to do it again.
Keep going
Yeah.
on the bleeding.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fifth is notchy, I know what you mean.
Yes.
But not right there, it's not. From 6th to 5th, 4th.
And it could be just that the little bit of play that we have right now in the pedal isn't allowing the pressure plate to release fully. That's why it could be just
That could be it. You're probably right. Yeah, let's do it and see what changes it.
Try it?
Honestly, I don't think that goes until that, does it? Was it? Because that's exposed to the elements under there.
I would think it because it's
No.
a heat shield.
No,
It's
no.
supposed to block heat from going in.
This goes because that keeps that, and
It
that's
can
on
go
top.
under.
Because think about it, water splashes up there.
Yeah, that goes first.
Yeah. And then that goes in that little. Alright. So we're putting this on after we get the boot on. And you got the old little fluffy, the old bunny rabbit tail.
This is Arabian wool.
Yeah, Arabian wool, exactly. So just snap on it. You don't want to get this cord in there. There you go, gotcha. And that's it. Oh. We took the slave and we re-bled it. And definitely the pedal was a little bit more firm. So let's see here. Yeah, it pops up on its own. So yeah, once we get it down on the ground, we'll show some shots of it running with the brand new transmission. And that really completes the install.